Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to Hi-Hat today. Today, our old friend Mr. Hi-Hat has a new sound for you to learn, and it's a very easy sound. And I want you to practice it with me. Are you ready? This is our new sound. It's the S sound. Can you do that? Can you make the S sound? Try it with me. S. Put your tongue up against your teeth. Very good. All right, let's hear about what story Mr. Hi-Hat has for us today. Do you want to sing his song to welcome him today? Would you like that, Mr. Hi-Hat? He always wants us to sing his song. He thinks that's very special. So let's do that together. Here comes Hi-Hat, hooray, he's back again today. Here comes Hi-Hat, aha, with lots of games to play. He has something in his pocket and he's carrying his cane. Here comes Hi-Hat, hooray, he's back again today. He has a very special story today. It's about one of his friends, and his name starts with a sound. It's Sailor Sam. One sunny day, Hi-Hat went for a walk near the sea. He was looking at the happy sailors and all the beautiful ships and boats. There's nothing like a visit to the boat dock, Hi-Hat said to himself. It makes me feel good to see those smiling sailors. Just as Hi-Hat was talking about smiling sailors, he saw sad Sailor Sam. What a sad-looking face. Sailor Sam was sitting in his boat next to the dock, and there was a big frown on his face. What's the trouble, Sailor Sam? Asked Hi-Hat. On such a beautiful day, you should be happy. Sailor Sam wiped a little tear from his eye and told Hi-Hat his sad, sad story. Sailor Sam said he loved the sea, but at times he wanted to see the sights of the streets and the cities. Since I have to stay with my boat, all I ever see is the sea, Sailor Sam said sadly. Did you hear all those S words? Hi-Hat patted Sailor Sam on the back and said, That's no problem, Sam. All you have to do is take the boat with you to see the special sights of the city. Sailor Sam said he could not understand how he could take the big boat with him because he couldn't sail on the land. Wait and see, said Hi-Hat as he reached down into his pocket. And in no time at all, Hi-Hat pulled out what it is. 4 big ship wheels. If we stick these onto the sides of the boat, you can drive through the streets and see the city without leaving your boat. Thank you so much, said Sailor Sam as he drove away. These ship wheels will solve my problem. And we all know that more than anything else, Hi-Hat likes to help people. Well, let's see if we can figure out some words that you heard in the story. Did you hear the word see? Did you hear the word city? Sides? All those have the S sound. Sailor, solve, and I've wrote some words up here on the board that start with the S sound. Now, let's see if you can help me. This one has a capital S, and it makes the S sound. So it must be someone's name. Whose name do you think it would be? Someone from the story. Sam, that's right. Sam, because the story was about Sailor Sam, and he was sad. And I have the word sad up here. Sad. I have the word sat, sit, sun, and set. All of those have the sound. Now, sometimes a word doesn't start with an S and it has the sound, like the word city has the S sound, but it starts with the letter C. So that's why we always say a sound symbol. We don't say the letters when we're learning our sounds. We say the sound symbol. So today we're talking about the sound symbol S, not just necessarily the letter S. But now all of the words I wrote on the board start with an S. So we're just going to pretend that we know that there are other words that start with sound that do not start with S, okay? Now we're going to look at some of the other sounds that we have learned and see how much you are remembering, okay? So I'm going to lay my things down here. Now today we did the S sound, so I'm going to put it right here. And let's see if you can remember some of the other ones. Do you remember that one? I for I spy. Now, spy has a sound, but I doesn't. I, that's one of the sounds that we learned. And we could put that right there and put two sounds together and say, I, sigh, like sigh. But we didn't spell a word, we just made the sound. Okay? Now, this one is the buzzy bee. Has the B sound. Penny, put. Remember the P sound? All those words that have the P sound, like paper and pop. What about this one? O for oh no, oboe. Do you remember poor oh no oboe? He could not make the O sound until I had helped him. When it has the bar across the top, you know that it sounds like its name. Oh, it's the O sound. It's a long sound. Oh. Do you remember this one? He had terrible problems with droopy stripes. Tiger Tom. Very good. E for Eli Eel. Very good. Do you remember Eli Eel's problem? He was shocking all of his friends, and hi-hat made him a switch to go on his back so he could turn it off. Yeah. What about this one? Ooh, oopie oops. He had a problem falling. What about this one? It's a little tricky, I know. Oi, it's the oi sound. And some words that have the oi sound don't have these two sound symbols together for the letters. It just has the sound, like toy, boy. They all have the oi sound. So it's a little confusing. But right now, I want you just to remember that oi, the oi sound, it's in like boil, and we had toy, and there's lots of words that have the oi sound, but it's a little tricky, but we'll talk more about that later. What about this one? A for Ada, ape. Very good. Fanny Fox. Remember all the F words? Foot, finger, face. Fanny. And, whoops, one more, our favorite that started it all off, Marty Mouse. I am so proud of you. You are doing such a good job. You're learning your sounds. And I hope you're working on your letters too, because they go hand in hand when you're learning to read. And you have to recognize all of your letters. So I want you to practice recognizing your alphabet letters, uppercase and lowercase. Practice writing them, and then practice the sounds that they make. Put them together and say, Mom, look at this. This right here makes the sound, or the M makes the sound, okay? I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.